My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. In this video, I will be bringing to you in one of the tours that PM normally does. He visited the family in Spain. That is the family under the brigade that are in Spain, and it was a remarkable visit. And in that visit, he made so many wonderful, emphatical statements, and he talked about the Palestinians' acceptance, recognition by the United Nations. Okay, and he was talking about even as they perpetuated a crime that was against humanity. Okay, a very terrible crime where they kidnapped and massacred innocent civilians, women and children. But in the midst of that, in 2024, they were still recognized. What more can he say when people are trying to talk about, for Biafran government in exile to use the strategy of people that fought for freedom in the past? And he was like, in the past is not now. Now is different. A lot of things have changed, and so many of these things PM started talking about for people to understand that the last year is not this year, last 2 years is not this year, and last century or decades, 50 years ago, 5 decades ago, are not the same with today. So you can't use the time that Mandela fought his freedom, Muhammad Gandhi fought for his own freedom, and all that. You can't be quoting all those people and want us to use their own strategy that it doesn't work. So that's what PM began to emphasize, to explain, so that people will come to realization that things have actually changed. And that is life. Things always evolve, right? So now the Palestine that people have been talking about, media carried them, painted them so nice, while they were people that committed terrible things, something that is against humanity. They committed a crime that was very severe, and still in the midst of it was recognized as a nation. So PM now said that after December 2nd, when Biafra will begin to intensify all we have to be able to be accepted in the international world, that he doesn't know what will stop them from recognizing us. Because if they can recognize terrorists, a country that that has the terrorists that have been perpetuating some crimes, you recognize them, what more of Biafra? So in this video you will hear all these and many more from our PM. But before I dive into it, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos, and if you are new, I welcome you and urge you to do well to click that like button, subscribe to my channel, press that bell icon so that anytime I upload another video you will be notified. And other than that, try to spread the news across the globe.
I want to use this opportunity without waiting for my turn to pass a very important message this evening to every one of you watching both on this particular Zoom link through this Zoom meeting, or you are watching through different social media platforms where this particular tour of Spain today is being aired live. The predicament that Biafra people find themselves under the Nigeria enslavement. We have been struggling for many, many years. And today, we are taking the bull by its horn. The Biafra people continue to pay the biggest price in order to maintain one Nigeria. And now we say that enough is enough. We will not pay that price again. If Biafrans are going to pay any price going forward, it is the price of freedom, not the price of one Nigeria. For the past decade, Biafra has been killed. The killing of Biafrans has nothing to do with the future of the Biafra people. Rather, Nigeria that were fraudulently formed on gunpoint. And ever since then, Nigeria continued to force Biafrans at gunpoint to remain a slave. I want Biafrans to understand that we are living in a different world today. Not like in the 60s. We are living in a world they call the global village. Inasmuch as I condemn in strongest term the terrorist attack against Israel on 7th of October, look at where they are today. The world now values terrorism, backed by media war, backed by media. You go and kill innocent children and women in Israel. And then the entire media is on your side. Today, the United Nations is voting to recognize Palestine with their terrorism. And that is the reason why none of you, from the time immemorial, who have been shouting for Biafra, nobody take you serious. Because you have not done something that the world will look at you and see that you really need your freedom. I'm telling you the fact. It is now that we are doing it. Because those who have killed us, we are now defending ourselves. And the self-defense we are going into, believe me, even US, even United Nations will be shocked from what is going on coming out from Nigeria. Nigeria state is a terrorist state. And only when we begin to show how, serious we are to get our freedom, the world will never listen to us. But I'm very happy because it starts from the grassroots. Before the world will talk about you, the people that have been killing your people need to talk about you first. And that's where we are going. We will start from the grassroots to the top. Now, we have started from state, and from state, we have entered national. From national, we have entered international. So now, the Nigeria state that has supervised the killing of Biafra people are now talking about the resilience of Biafra, how Biafra have resisted their terrorism against them, and it will gradually go to the international community. It will gradually go to the United Nations. It will also go to the US government. It is already there. They are talking about it. So what are we doing? We are facing Nigeria using what I called a multi-dimensional approach. Multi-dimensional approach, political approach, diplomatic approach, armed struggle to defend ourselves. And today, they tell you, did you see where somebody carry arms and get freedom? Now ask them, did you see where somebody allow himself to be killed and get freedom? The answer is no. You can never say you want to be a good person. Stay like this. Let Nigeria army kill you, and then by then you get your freedom. It doesn't work. What works now is kill me, I kill you. Come to kill our people, I will make sure you don't kill them and go free. And that's exactly what is happening. Today we see them debating on the floor of the United Nations General Assembly, voting for the Palestine to be part of the UN. Why? Because they committed acts of terrorism, they kill women, kill children of Israel. And then they back them with the media war all over the world. I want you to understand that the war between Israel and Palestine did not start today. There has been a war of ADs. But today, they have done the unthinkable. And now, instead of the world to condemn the act of terrorism made on civilians, they are validating them. But you know what? Any day you do something like that, believe me, the whole world will condemn you. And we will never ever raise our arms against civilians and children. Because we believe in respect to human dignity and respect to life of others. But any day you carry gun as a Christian to take the life of other people that have no guns, it will become the worst thing that the world will talk about. But look at what Palestine did, and look at what is happening all over the world. They are voting for them after the terrorism against Israel. So Biafra people, we will not do the same thing. But what we are going to do is to make sure that those who have killed Biafra people for ages will never ever kill them again and go free. It does not matter how long this is going to take us. We are also making sure that Nigeria will never have its presence in Biafra land after December 2nd. And you know, like I have said in the past, between now and December 2nd, a lot is going to happen. We will make sure there is no Nigeria government, any government present will be in Biafra land. It is going to take time. We don't care. But our target and our main focus is to make sure there is no Nigeria present in Biafra territory. No Nigeria vehicle, no Nigeria painted vehicle, no official vehicle will be operating and using Biafra road freely going for before this December 2nd. And anybody that is seen using Biafra, using Nigeria painted vehicle or Nigeria police or army, anywhere you see them, they are the terrorists we have in our land who shelled the killers of our people, who shelled these Fulani terrorists to come to our land. And our target is to get rid of them. It is called the delegitimization of the terrorist state within Biafra territory. So it doesn't matter what the propaganda the enemies are carrying. I want Biafrans to remain focused on our goal and our task. What we do now is put your eye on the rising sun. So remain focused, and all we need is support and prayer. Like I said, if you do not do the unthinkable, the enemy will think that you are joking. And I want everybody to understand that the unthinkable we are doing is to make sure that we defend ourselves against terrorist state of Nigeria. And the defending ourselves will also extend by making sure that the presence of Nigeria within Biafra land will continue to delegitimize them and make sure we get rid of them. So from the checkpoint for the past years, for the last 2 years or so, we have been hammering on checkpoint. It takes time, but it is happening. Checkpoints will be dislodged. It does not matter how long it takes us, but we will continue to dislodge them. So those of you that still have checkpoint in your area, do not worry. Their time is coming. We will dislodge them. I will never give them a breathing space. Enugu, former Ebonyi, former Anambra, Bayelsa, Rivers, Delta, former Calabar, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, all of them, we are starting opening new front to make sure that Nigeria will never breathe in our land. And it needed your support, everything, needed your prayers, and the media team also need your support and prayers, because you have seen the power of media in what is happening with Israel and Palestine. everybody, I was watching and listening to the statement and the vote at the United Nations, and I shook my head. They are now validating terrorism because they are not Christians. But any day you do it in Nigeria, believe me, the whole world will condemn you. But you know, not the way others fought their own is the way we are going to fight our own. Our own is a very peculiar case that needed to be fought completely different from other people. That's why we have designed our own. Now, those people that are always telling you, how do you fight? You tell me where somebody have fight. Tell me where somebody have done. Have you seen where in any country in this world that fought for freedom, where the people went and killed children and women, kidnapped them, and then the world is defending them? Tell me where that thing happened. But it happened now. It finally happened in 2024. It finally become a norm under our own very eyes. We are watching them validate terrorism against Israel. But people tell you, it is wrong. You don't do this and get free. You see it happening. Tell me, what are you going to say? You see, the entire world now is against Israel. Something that has never happened before. So we are changing this world. And like I said, your freedom is in your hand. Do not allow anybody to dictate who you are. You are somebody. You have a culture. You have value. Do not allow anybody going forward to dictate to you how to live your life. That's what Biafra is doing today. We will make sure that our arms will never go against civilians, but always to Nigeria army and police and every other Nigeria agent carrying guns that are facilitating this terrorism against Biafra. Our gun goes against them till the day we will declare and restore Biafra, and today Biafra will be recognized by this same UN. There are certain presidents. We are going there. We will meet them at the UN General Assembly. The game is on, and then let us see how they will vote for Palestine and reject Biafra. I greet you all. The war have just started. They won. Thank you very much, Spain. Like I said, this evening. But it's a welcome development. Thank you very much, Spain.
We are trying our best to.
You guys, are shocking us, but it's a good shock we want every country, want to see in every country. And the good thing is that the progressive that we see in the Biafra government and Lazen offices across the world is really something that Biafrans are very, very proud of. I can say that. And people who do not understand what freedom is all about, they don't understand the importance of Lazen office because they have never been part of any government. They have never served in any government in any time, anywhere in the world. So they don't understand what it means to have Lazen offices. The same thing goes to those who never participated in any freedom fighting, never read any history, and of course, they are not living in the present. Sometimes I look at people comment, sometimes I just nod my head. Somebody will be telling you, giving you example of how Gandhi fought the India independent. And then you will be thinking that the Gandhi he's talking about is yesterday Gandhi, is Gandhi of last year. They will be using that to give you example of how to fight for freedom. Or then you hear people say, Mandela was fighting in South Africa. He was in South Africa. They use Mandela. And you'll be expecting the person to tell you that Mandela was fighting 2 days ago. They will give you appetite fight of 1980 something. And then you will hear somebody tell you, oh, another country, Soviet Union is. You will be thinking and expecting them to explain that it was yesterday. They don't understand that we are now in 2024. They will use something that happened 70 years ago to give you an example of how to fight freedom. They will tell you what happened 100 years ago to tell you exactly how to find freedom. And the same people are not telling you how Britain came to Africa, to Niger area, to kill with guns, to force people, take away our resources, including our artifact. And they will not tell you to emulate Britain. They did it. No, that is history. The same people are not telling you how they put our people, sold our people, or bought our people, shipped them by the sea. It is history. They are not telling you to come to Europe and do the same thing. That's how they did it to conquer Europe. So why can't we now come to Europe and do exactly what they did to us to conquer them? But they are telling you quickly, easily, how Gandhi was, fighting for freedom of India by hunger. They are quick to tell you that while Mandela was fighting, he didn't run away from South Africa. These are history they are quoting, but the same people are not telling you how you should come and conquer Europe, how you should go to United Kingdom where they are scattered, the Nigerian people are scattered there, how you can go and discover a river in London and name it River Obanko. And if they talk, you konya hopo, where that they go to conquer your own, because that is what they did to us, right? So what we are saying is that this particular freedom is what we are fighting it presently, in the present day, with a present method, with the method that we design for ourselves. Not for Gandhi, not for Mandela, not for Martin Luther King Jr., not for Rockefeller or whatever, not for anybody, but for us and for us alone. And the way is that Nigeria will never kill us again. And ask us to go to social media to broadcast it and shout about it and cry. And they say, you are not talking to, no. Anybody that is wearing Nigeria uniform in Biafra land is a dead man walking. They have killed us for many years. It's time we are defending ourselves by actions, not by social media broadcast, not by crying on social media, not by writing to the United Nations or EU or America. We've been writing for many years. So today, I'm very, very happy. Development in different parts of the world. Biafra Liaison offices opening, and these offices will become the embassies of Biafra from the 2nd of December by the special grace of God. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, my closing remark is, let us continue to keep our eye on the rising sun, and we must always support the Biafra Defense Forces, as we have always done. Their job is to neutralize the enemy within our land, delegitimize Nigeria government within Biafra territory, and that's what we are doing. And this particular delegitimization will be taken to the next level in the next coming weeks. So we will continue to make sure our women are not going to run to IDP camp like the activities and actions of the Nigeria terrorist state, and we will continue to do this till December 2nd. I want to thank you, Spain, for this wonderful outing today. You people have set record that others will emulate and follow. May God bless all of you that has made this particular tour a success. See you again in the next tour, next coming Sunday, where I will be visiting another country. Airborne to the Biafra.
Airborne.
Airborne.
God bless you.